What is going on, guys? Irish Gamer here and Switchy147. I have some shit that I want to spit some out. I want to just throw it.
We have an itch. We have that irritation.
This has been bugging us for the longest time, especially me, and it's just
especially you, especially me.
I don't know, because it's just common sense and logistics, and people are so ignorant and so dumb.
We'll figure that out.
And just so ignorant, ill-minded, and they just, I don't know. I think I think
it just comes naturally to the world these days.
I just feel like me and him are like the only logical people in the world for just simple things.
It's not only just games, it's for everything, really. I mean, you can't... Okay, basically what our gripe is, when people say stuff like... Okay, for example, take the competition between the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360.
That heats me up, because let me tell you, that is the dumbest argument I've ever heard. You take two different companies, two different consoles, and say one is better than the other for the dumbest and most childish reasons ever.
I explained this to somebody in this way, and I like how I explained this. Both consoles, in like retrospect, are the same.
The same.
They're basically the same with different additions. For example, PS3 has Blu-ray.
Xbox does not.
I can't think of something the Xbox has right off the top of my head.
It has exclusives. That
I can't think.
Both systems have exclusive, so that would probably pick your opinion.
I know this probably kills my argument, but I mean it's like it's everything in the world is opinionated, basically. Well, not everything, because fact is fact. You can't deny that. You know, stuff happening in the past, that's a fact. I snapped my fingers. That's a fact. You all saw it. It's on video. But, I mean, it's a fact that there are some things an Xbox can do that a 360 can't. There are some things that PS3 can do. I think I said Xbox and 360. I'm sorry. There's some things that an Xbox can do that a PS3 can. There's some things that a PS3 can do that an Xbox can. Same with the Wii. Everyone says the Wii sucks and that it's a bad system. It's not a bad system. It all has to do with opinions and, what's the word I'm looking for?
Overall.
It's what the person wants. For me, I love all three systems equally. I love them to death. Okay? And when somebody complains about a game, it's like, okay, why do you not like this game? Because it sucks.
That is the most uneducational, most dumbest thing you could say. If you don't have a logical reason why you don't like the game, you're fucking retarded.
The thing you have to do is...
Oh my god.
you have to break a game down. Now, there are certain things
categories.
I'm very open with video games, which I think has broadened my opinion quite a bit. I mean, I like games from Rayman 3 to I'm trying to find a game. Tales of Symphonia. From Skyrim over there to
what was I playing?
Pokemon. From Halo to
Metroid.
From
Mario.
Darkness to Mario. From the Darkness to Mario. And I mean, sure, there are some things about Shadow the Hedgehog that I don't like. There are certain things,
but it doesn't make it a bad game.
Rayman 3 that I love. Some things about things that I love and some things that I hate.
I need a game that I know about so I can like totally kill everybody.
That doesn't mean it's a bad game. Bad game.
Because there's different categories when it comes to games that you have to look at when you go to play it, like graphics, gameplay, control, storyline, all those.
Another perfect example, another amazing example, and I want to review this game so bad. The only reason I haven't right now is because I'm having issues with my computer and with recording and stuff like that. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I continue to hear that it is the best Zelda game that has been ever made. I disagree. And while other people disagree with my disagree, that's normal. That's, whatever. That's them. But there are things about it. Let me first say, the game is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. I love the game. By itself, I love the game. It was a fantastic game. Nintendo outdid themselves with Skyward Sword. However, there are many, many faults that I will go into once I review this game. There are many faults that literally drove me to the brink of insanity. I'm gonna list off one.
That's if you played it.
From Twilight Princess, they brought back the shield bash, which, you know, you thrust the nunchuck forward and you bash enemies with your shield. They brought that back. The thing is, it's so twitchy. It's like, it's so sensitive that I could literally just, like, slightly move my hand like this, and I'll immediately go like that. And it's like, doom, doom, doom. I'm like, put my sword away, doom, doom. It got so annoying to the point where, for most of the game, I didn't use a shield. I did not use a shield for most of the game. The last time I used a shield was the final boss. That was it. And this is sort of where I came up with a slogan of mine, which sort of not only formed around my philosophy, but also formed the philosophy itself. And that is, I say it at the end of every video I make. There are no lame games. There are no lame games, just lame gamers. By that, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying any of you are lame. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying just because you diss a game, that makes you a bad gamer. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. What I mean by that is, if you are completely ignorant and just say a game sucks because you don't like it, and by you don't like it, I mean your only argument is, oh, the game sucks, yeah, that puts you right in the category of lame gamer. Because
I don't really call you a gamer. Because real gamers have opinions on games and why they like it, and it's just like, if you say it sucks, like, you're not a fucking gamer.
There
you're
are
just a
hardcore
dumb, stupid kid.
I can't remember who he was, but there was one guy that classified certain gamers perfectly. You showed me the video. This was like...
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking... I can't remember who it was.
Yeah,
do you remember?
Dan the Norseman.
Dan the Norseman, that's right.
His name also now is called YouTube Fucking Sucks, but it's spelled weird. He basically showed categories of gamers and different gamers.
It was perfect. I loved it.
And he straight up told you, like, retro gamers, modern gamers, hardcore gamers, casual gamers.
See, there are also gamers like me who fall into all those different categories.
I forget what he called you.
I forget too, but I like to think of myself as an overall gamer. I like to play different kinds of games, from console to handheld, from PC to those little Burger King things. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to sound angry. He's the one venting all the anger. I'm trying to flow positivity.
Okay.
A little bit. Explain why we're upset about this and why we're just sick of hearing it. I mean, this is a little bit of a rant/vent video. I'm sorry to keep cutting you off.
Sorry. There's like some games, like for me, that are not my taste. That's why I don't play them. If you told me, sit down, Dylan, I want you to play this game, and I don't care if it's not your taste. Using yourself, you know, as your own opinion as a gamer, play this game and tell me why you don't like it. Besides the fact that, you know, it's not your taste, you know, maybe you will like it even though it's not your taste because you've never played it, you know, graphical-wise, control-wise, gameplay, all that good stuff, voice acting, whatever the hell you want to say, and I'll tell you if it's a good game. I'm trying to do that with Shadow of the Colossus, but I have just not have the time to even play the game, and it pisses me off.
I've been wanting to play that game myself, and it's something I've been wanting to play because a mutual friend of ours, he's talked about this game before and how awesome he was a gamer before even I was. Both of them, they were both really big into gaming before I was. So there's a lot of stuff.
Who are we talking about?
Toshiro.
Oh, I'm like, who the fuck are we talking about?
There's a lot of things that I missed out on. You know,
Same here.
I was in the era of the N64, and I'm pretty sure
I started with the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was in the era before Sega went out of business. Well, not went out of business, but before they stopped, you know, making, consoles and stuff like that. Which was unfortunate. I always wanted, like, an N64 and stuff like that.
Well, now you do.
But my parents, well, my mom, my dad is the gamer in the family.
Yeah,
my dad probably would have, but my mom she said, no, you have a Game Boy, you have a computer, that's all you need. So when I first got my GameCube, I was pretty ignorant to
that brings me to a certain person. I won't say names. I'll just say genders. There's this chick. She's a bitch, right? Check it out. You know what I'm talking about.
Do I? Oh! Whoop! 7-Eleven?
Yes.
Okay.
There's this chick I know.
Works
She calls herself a gamer. I've known her for a while.
Wait,
she calls
really? She does?
I guess you'd call her a gamer, in a sense. Okay, she likes the PlayStation 3. She likes the PlayStation 2. So overall, she's probably a Sony person.
Okay, yeah.
Even though I don't know if she's played, the PSP.
Yeah, exactly. There were
PSP
Sony people and there were Microsoft people.
I used to be a Sony person.
I used to be a
now moved to
Microsoft
both.
person, and then I branched out.
She likes the.
Although I'm always a Nintendo fanboy. So.
She likes the PlayStation 3, and she hates the Xbox 360. She says it fucking sucks. She has no logical and or educated opinion on why she doesn't like it.
I don't like that word, educated, which, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a different word, but I just don't like the word
because it means knowledge.
I guess so. Knowledgeable.
She has no facts. She has no reason why she doesn't like the 360. She just says it's bad, it sucks. She also doesn't like Grand Theft Auto 4. Why? I have no fucking idea. The game is amazing.
Okay,
I don't care
again,
who you are.
I'm not big into the GTA series. That's something else. He loves GTA. I mean, I'll play it only for mass destruction because that's amazingly fun. But besides that, I don't care about anything else about it.
So I'm like, okay, you obviously don't have any good opinions on why you don't like the 360 and or the original Xbox, and you don't have a reason why you don't like GTA 4. Therefore, you are a freaking ignorant, dumb person, and therefore I do not categorize you as a gamer.
I can't. I don't like it, but I'm not going to say it's horrible because I honestly can't. I can't exactly explain why I don't like it. So, I'm just going to leave it at I don't like it. Let me figure out why, and I'll get back to you.
I like that. Because as we said before, the Xbox...
Now, if you said that to me, I'd be like, okay, you get back to me, and we'll talk again. But no, if your only excuse is, oh, and even if it's the other way around, if it's, oh, I love this game, why do you love it? Because it's good. That's not an answer. I'm sorry. Even if
why is it good?
Why is it good? Why do you
Does it have a good storyline?
What is it about it that pulls you in? I absolutely love the Elder Scrolls because it takes place in a time period that I love. It has Skyrim. It has dragons. I get my dragon loving from my mother. My parents are nerds. I love them to death. My parents are Trekkies.
So it's...
My brother's a Star Wars fan.
It's just about not having opinions or anything. Like,
exactly.
For one reason, I'll bring up the GameStop guy. I don't even know his name. I wanted to buy Guitar Hero 5.
Oh yeah.
So I figured, well, I never knew it came on the PS2. I really, I just bought a Guitar Hero guitar for the PS2. I want to buy a Guitar Hero game. I saw it. I said, wow, it's the newest one out before they stopped making them. I think it'll be pretty good. So I popped it in and I played a little bit of it. And I went online and I saw some reviews on what was updated about and everything. I was like, alright, cool. Apparently, World Tour was better. But again, Guitar Hero 5 was an upgrade to it. And not every way, but there were some things, vice versa that weren't good about it.
Basically what happened was when he returned it, he gave, the guy gave him crap because he personally did not like the game. And that's something else, because he had reasons why he didn't like the game. But he continuously said, oh, this is a bad game. I don't know the terminology of a bad game or a good game. There are games that people like, and there are games that people don't like. I had another point, but I forgot what it was. So continue talking until I remember what it is.
Hopefully it's not soon, because I just want to keep going. So anyway, he refused to accept the fact that I didn't like, that World Tour, that I didn't get World Tour. World Tour obviously had better music than Guitar Hero 5, which I do agree on. But otherwise than that, the games are exactly the same. Always Guitar Hero Rock Band. It's just that songs get better and stuff like that. Honestly, I'm a Rock Band fan, not a Guitar Hero, but Rock Band has better music.
Yeah. One more thing before we wrap this up. I just want to say the one line that I absolutely despise because gaming is my passion. I love gaming. I love collecting. I love reviewing. I love talking about games. So it really drives me crazy when someone ends up in an argument with me and they say, it's just a game. Because no, it's not just a game. It's, you could be some movie critic, it's just a movie. You could love books, it's just a book. Stuff like that. It all ties in together. It's not just gaming, it's movies, books, TV shows, everything.
And that is our video. Please rate, subscribe, comment. I am Dylan, Irish Gamer, and this is Switchy.